Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We're on Faymonville. Flames today spawning on the right. Got one ID T3 Byrne Ranger. I'm sure some of those are clan tags. Playing with Brits who has Canadian Shock, Air and Sea, and Indian Artillery. Fighting against Bar.Soap with Afrika Korps, who's gone for armored support with DAC. The Patreon backer submitted game in terms of rankings. Let's find them again. 308 for Bar.Soap. Byrne is 335. Pretty even matchup. It's nothing too out of the ordinary so far. Bar.Soap opting for a Panzer Grenadier after the Kreuzschützen. Other options, you know, could be second Panzer Bio. Oof, I'm surprised that squad's even in the circle. It's got like one foot on the edge. Sappers out here trying to do their best behind heavy cover. Buying a bit of time. A little bit slow switching over to the squad that was out in the open. Now getting rushed. Tommy has to get out of there. But yeah, nice fast retreat. That's good. Got to be careful, you know, when you see that combined arms buff. If you know you're not in a position to fight against it, got to take steps to limit your losses. So yeah, basically, if you're fighting like 1v1 and then you see that buff come on, you're like, oh, okay, I'm probably gonna have to retreat here. Reposition. Speaking of repositioning, there, Byrne trying to reposition, but might have been better just to sit still and shoot that whole time. I don't think the cover bonus offered much during that closer distance scenario, and this is just atrocious. Model drops. Tommy's dropping models cleanly. Palm greens. Still full model count, so maintaining the DPS nicely. But this is a nice little move by Byrne coming down onto the fuel. Can be quite risky in the early game. Bit of a nasty retreat path, but it's still a nice decap, so evens things out a bit. And now we've got Panzergren inside the 250 going to work here. Byrne has decided not to go for a dingo, which is generally quite hard. It makes the DAC matchup a lot tougher when you're not going for the dingo. Unfortunate for Byrne, chucking a mine down there gets spotted, so pretty high chance of that getting swept now. But this is a fight that Tommy's going to win, for sure. No combined arms buff coming nearby, and looks like Bar.Soap's not really watching the engagement. Stays in there for longer than is necessary. Could be a good time for Bar.Soap to like jump out, use the med kit on the 250 to heal this up, because 250 itself isn't vetted up, so it doesn't have the in-hold healing yet. Okay, grenades are going to be the answer for Byrne to these light vehicles. He's gone for healing as well, so it's going to be a late tick up. In these situations against DAC, it's not terrible to go for like one AT rifle. Like generally they do weigh you down a bit, but yeah, sometimes it might be necessary. And you're not going to expect to kill the enemies light vehicles really with the AT rifles, just force them away a bit more often. But yeah, 250/9 is in progress right now.
Territory lost.
It does take quite a long time to complete that upgrade. And yeah, never managed to heal up that pea green that's inside, so that's unfortunate. Probably should have been able to get that healing off during the capture. The upgrade pops. AT grenades getting lobbed in here. Not enough for an engine crit. And hangs about there for a little bit too long after the snare. Looks like maybe that wasn't a queued up retreat after the snare. Though, you know, quite often it is faster to like manually retreat after using the anti-tank grenade, because sometimes your squad kind of goes through like a wind down animation, which you can cut short by just manually hitting retreat. Securing up a retreat command is not always the best option, but there we go. Big heal value from Bar.Soap. 250's healthy again, and so are his squads now, so he's in good standing. He's gone for a machine gun now, so I think that's a pretty good call. Now the Crutchitson can come out here, do a bunch of back capping. So if Bar.Soap was paying attention, he would notice, you know, these squads coming back onto the field healthy again, so would then recognize, okay, he's gone for both grenades and healing. So the light vehicles from Byrne should be delayed. And maybe can exploit that a bit, play a bit more aggressively. Don't have to worry about the enemy's light vehicle arriving and ruining your fun.
A sector is in enemy control.
So I think in these scenarios, Panzerpower inside the 250/9 is the better option. Just a lower value squad. Faster repairs. But here we go. We've got a flak feeling hitting the field. Maybe a little bit on the late side for Bar.Soap. And Byrne opting to go for well supplied, getting free grenades instead of healing at this stage, which I suppose makes sense if he's gone for super early healing. Doesn't need the on-field healing as much. So maybe trying to bait with this squad, wait for the AT gun to get in position here. Gets one shot through. AT gun's pushing up, gonna look for an attack round. Might connect with this wreck. Might be alright though. Dodges the grenade. Attack round's right there. Yep, okay, missed. It was a good attempt though. He's staying in there with the 250/9. He's really tempting fate. Bar.Soap deserves to lose this. 3 shots now, all of them missing. Maybe he thinks it's gone. Side to side scatter not working out, but coming in there for a snare. The AT gun set up briefly. Not going to get the kill chances. That was a lucky break for Bar.Soap. You know, the AT guns in COH3, they don't scatter very far like backwards, so you can't go for those attack rounds at max range. Don't scatter along very much, but side to side they do have a decent amount of scatter on attack round. So we've got a assault green coolant getting dropped off here. Bit of grenades. No, it doesn't even use the grenade assault, just decrews it with the raw firepower. 250 does die, and so do the sappers though. Section fighting hard. But this launches a grenade there. It does have the incendiary munitions. Doesn't connect though. And this is the perfect time, yep, to tow this AT gun away. So this is not looking good for Byrne, but the tow doesn't work too well. It seems like he was having trouble like hitching it up. So at the moment, Byrne's still in position. Could maybe jump back on this. Probably needs to build another AT gun. Has a lot of manpower floating right now. Doesn't have Stuart tech done yet either. Which probably would be the good option for this stage of the game. Here we go. 250's trying again, but again interrupted by a squad threatening the snare. AT gun is in the build, but it's not here yet. Here he goes again. Another one. got the sweeper up there, sees that mine. He did, you know, spot that getting planted earlier. But there we go. Hitches it up finally. Clear off that mine. And Byrne's in big trouble after this. Zap it down. AT gun stolen. This is tough. I think, you know, in this stage, still quite far away from being able to tick up and push out a Crusader. This is maybe a phase of the game where you have to make the hard decision to tick up, build a Stuart, maybe go for troop training to buff up your infantry and just make yourself as strong as possible right now. Ooh. Just to try and keep the game competitive and maybe fall back on the crocodile calling. And that will help carry you through, not having to tick up. Because, yeah, he even lost control of this fuel. That Krudschutzen's been doing some cheeky capping deep into British territory. That's made life very difficult. But, you know, this is still alive. Does have the smoke upgrade, so it's got the extra health. Won't die to 2 AT gun hits. Got the machine gun waiting back there. Maybe hoping that the sections will run up onto it. Picking up a mortar though, I mean, I suppose he is up against the machine gun.
Jerry's not giving up without a fight. We're down to 300 points.
Smoking out the center, expecting the machine gun maybe to be back here or something covering this. Decent idea. And some really good heal value out of that 250 still. Now Byrne reclaiming this half of the map. Bar.Soap playing really cautiously with this Krudschutzen now at this stage of the game. Good positioning for the AT gun here. Black feeling though, did still a lot of damage there. Oh! Sometimes your shots get blocked by that, but like a decent attempt. AT guns overstaying though, should be on the move already, as these squads are coming around the corner. And it's probably going to get stolen again. A little bit late getting this AT gun out of there. Like it's a real bullet magnet. After revealing itself shooting at the flak, you need to reposition quickly afterwards. It's a good retreat. Dodging a lot of grenades. No weapon upgrades on any of the Tommies yet, which is a bit of a problem. Tries to recrew the AT gun here. This is going to be a crazy escape if it works. He's planted a bunch of mines down in this corner. That's where the munitions have been going. AT gun getting decrewed again. Black feelings rolling in here. All the mines! Clutch! Mine 1 goes off. Mine 2. Ooh, he snakes around the side of the building, but then he hits the mine eventually. Oh, no dodge on the grenade with the sappers. They're dead, but then he's trying to hitch up the AT gun, steal another one. 250 ends up dying in the process. Oh, the mine's over in this corner, saving the day there for Byrne massively. Wow. He's gone for a walking Stuka right now?
Strategic. We're losing a victory point.
Still got that AT gun over there, by the way. Probably should either steal or kill it. Don't want that falling back into Brit hands.
The enemy have taken. We have
And if he did steal or kill it, then a tank would be really good. Like one AT gun alone dealing against a P3, it's going to be tough. Problem with the walking Stuka is if it misses like its first 2 or 3 barrages, then there's just no pressure on Byrne that entire time.
The enemy has pushed us back from our sector.
He'll be able to recover on the map. Maybe hoping that Bar.Soap wasn't watching that fight, but he definitely was. Dodges that grenade. Those Tommy grenades, they can be cheeky, you know, with that reduced range they got. Reduced minimum range. Get hit by them in unexpected times. Okay, there we go. Other mine goes He's coming up with the 250. Is he going to crew this? Or tow it away, maybe, will be the first option. Section doing a good job there, forcing a couple of squads away. It's like the mortar forcing the MG out of the building, so Byrne able to continue capping on the top side. Here's that walking Stuka. Oh, it's going to run right into a snare here. Not vetted up. Oh! But it's just dead anyway. Oh, did it get reduced to 120? I think it might have. I was thinking it might have 160, but maybe it's 120. Okay, well, it's dead. One anti-tank grenade is gone. Well, I was talking about a change, a reduction in pressure. That's maybe what we're about to see here, but a strange choice here. Bar.Soap's gone for a flame tank. Flame P3. I mean, it is up against a lot of infantry, should be alright, but the problem is at this stage of the game, Byrne's actually pretty close to being able to push out a tank. And the Flame P3 is not going to do very well once Crusaders on the field. This is kind of more of like a shock unit that he should have got maybe about 3 or 4 minutes earlier. One thing that Byrne probably should be considered doing is killing off these wrecks as well. A bunch of wrecks. And now has seen the flame tank, so knows he's up against armored support, so knows that salvaging could be on the cards for Bar.Soap. So you definitely want to get rid of those wrecks, and it's just good practice against DAC anyway. Dodging the grenade assault there pretty easily. And the mortar half-track has now been upgraded. Should be a pretty solid answer to all the team weapons that Byrne has at the moment. But he did lose that Kreuzschützen, so he's kind of like lost his long-range spotting unit. Kreuzschützen with its binoculars out, pretty good through the middle of Faymonville. Nice mortar barrage there on the MG. It's dodging though. It'll stay on the field.
We're losing a victory point.
So it looks like maybe Byrne is not going to be ticking up. Hard to say. Might be going straight for the croc.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Flame tank meanwhile chasing squads off the edge of the map. That's good to see from Bar.Soap. He's getting flanked here a bit. Oh, that's bad news. Vickers decrewed up there. A second flame tank. Oh, this is looking problematic for Byrne. Here we go. Flame tank getting around the side of one AT gun. There's another one there. The snaring squad's trying to roll up, but here comes the second flame tank. Oh, he's forgotten about it for a second or two. This AT gun's getting overrun. This is a... Oh, tries to get a snare off, but it costs him the squad. Definitely not worth it. It's maybe one of those situations where you have to turn off reinforcements and just go for the coolant. Forget how many command points it costs though. Ooh, okay, could get a, yep, P-Grim wipe there. A little bit sloppy from Bar.Soap. This is a good idea from him though, pushing up with the AT gun, but not able to get the kill on this. So after all of that, it was a pretty good push, but he didn't maintain the pressure. Follow up, polish off all of the decrewed team weapons. Oh, and he's trying to do some in combat repairs. They nearly loses Panzerfire. Good smoke. That's a decent idea there, covering the exit of the AT gun. The other one's back there. Starting reinforcements on it now. And flame tank's still a little bit low. And here comes the big boy flame tank, the Crocodile. AT gun's going to get decrewed here, but doesn't make too much. Flame tank's not able to do anything against the decrewed weapons. Oh, looks like maybe he's actually shooting at the tech structure. But surprise, surprise, crocodile busting through the shrubbery. Pops the smoke. The Croc's flamethrower applying a bit of a debuff. Okay, there's smoke again. Oh, that's actually pretty well done by Bar.Soap, staggering the smoke. Not allowing the Croc a chance to shoot. Yeah, definitely the call-in nature of this tank. Saving the day a bit right now. That being said, like a tech up and a Crusader would still do very well in the situation. Well, except for the fact that Bar.Soap has 2 Brit AT guns in his control right now. But that usually wouldn't be the case. Croc's heading up to the top. EP situation, Byrne's actually not too far behind. Killing that Kruitschützen has helped out the map control a lot. Just makes such a big difference to Dak in the 1v1 if they can keep that crowd alive or not at this stage in the game. Makes a, yeah, just a massive, massive improvement to your map control if you do. Bar.Soap, has he gone for armored reserves or something? No. He might be looking to push out a Tiger. Couple ATs popping off shots. Gets the decrew on the Vickers. Ooh!
The enemy has pushed us back from our
That was a very narrow escape. Wonder if Bar.Soap would consider trying to use some assault greens on top of these flame tanks when he's making his attacks. Use a bit of tank riding to get some more assault disembarks happening. This could be a nasty rifle nade through the smoke on top of these AT guns. Yeah, I mean, those flame tanks are going to torch them really fast. Can't hang about in the center. Still has lost the fuel control as well. Definitely worth in these situations as well, like considering, you know, sticking with no tech, going for a Stewart with the commander upgrade, going for a bunch of training center upgrades as well as the Brit player. Infantry training, team weapon training, just making yourself as strong as possible right now. And that should carry you, you know, up until you're against the Tiger, you should be able to do pretty well with that combination. AT guns left up here though. Gotta make sure that Croc's flamethrower is pointing the right direction though. Double flame P3s looking for a squad wipe down this side of the map now. And they do. They get the squad wipe. Croc's looking for some revenge. Oh, the sappers. They're trying to do some repairs. Nearly going down there. Smoke. Now he's going for the mid tent. AT guns are rolling up. Maybe looking for the intercept path. Really good use of smoke though from Bar.Soap. Really well timed, but could backfire on him now because he's backing into these AT guns. And he doesn't have another smoke. Oh, he's gonna get away with it though. Those P3s, they're pretty fast. Did he salvage some of these as well? I can see that he's got the salvage kit upgraded. Oh, but what happened over here? AT gun got decrewed and now Byrne's trying to steal it away. Assault greens though in the retreat path, maybe gonna prevent that from happening. The Croc maybe try and chase it a little bit too far. It's needed in the center instead. Still AT guns on the Brit side of the map right now, and the Croc's coming in. He's rebuilt the walking Stuka. Problem is if he decrews these AT guns, doesn't have an easy go of killing them, but here comes the walking Stuka. The AT guns are on the move. got some damage in, but yeah, scatter is not too favorable for Bar.Soap, so the AT guns both survive. And the Croc is on a rampage right now. Starting to vet up. AT guns having trouble stopping it. He's just going full disrespect straight into the base. And by this stage, Bar.Soap probably should have, you know, either the Tiger or an 88 to help deal with this. I think he was a bit greedy trying to rebuild the walking Stuka. But maybe Byrne's getting a bit greedy here, going all the way into base, getting hit with the flame blind by the P3. AT gun trying to get some attack rounds off. Oh boy. Croc's in the smoke though. Picks up an AT gun, but the other flame tank's looking to decrew it again. Smoke's gonna wear off here shortly. The AT gun will, yep, actually be able to land a shot directly. but gets a snare off on this. AT guns are too far back though. He's forgotten about these other AT guns. If he just attack moved them forwards, probably could have killed this P3 right here.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
Oh, gets the kill anyway. Recruise again.
We should use our command points ASAP.
Comes the walking Stuka. Where's that going? Going after the T gun? What was that scatter pattern, dude? That was like pretty short range, and those shells were scattering miles apart.
We're raring to go.
Our victory point is being overrun.
I wasn't expecting to see that. Mortar, meanwhile, is capping out on the edge. I mean, understandable, right? It didn't have anything to shoot at, so might as well get some value out of it on the VPs. But yeah, didn't come up and kill these AT guns with the Brit AT guns. Maybe that was a possibility during all that hectic fighting. But now in control of 3 AT guns again, Byrne, and looks like the second Crocodile's hit the field, so in a great spot. Bar.Soap now going for armed reserves. He's lost a lot of momentum though. Army sizes are pretty much even, and composition wise it's looking a lot better for Byrne. Doesn't have any mid truck back here for healing, so all these squads are low. ATs lighting up the P3. Doesn't use smoke. He's got 600 munitions and he doesn't use smoke there. Maybe it's cooling down, I don't know. Very, very risky though. Did he just hit Panzerstorm? Okay, maybe that was his response. But yeah, with so much munitions, he should have pulled the trigger on one of his big uni spenders, either the dive bomb or the AT loiter. I think the AT loiter would probably be better in this situation because the Croc's kind of slow, would have trouble moving out of the circle. No AA on the field, and Ori has a walking Stuka to deal with the AT guns. Oh, that was no hope of escape there for the assault green, getting wiped by the Croc on retreat. Those trees are going to burn down over time, over the course of this match. Now they've been set aflame like that. Comes the walking Stuka, going for the base.
Section command post is under fire.
Maybe going after the mortar, I'm not sure. No, he's still got a few decent hits. The mid tent is hanging on by a thread though, after that earlier flame tank push. So that would be a pretty nice target. Nice easy kill. Looks like Bar.Soap is now stalling out for the Tiger. But he's going to be up against 3 AT guns. 3 Brit AT guns, it's no easy task. I still think Byrne probably should have team weapon training at some stage during all of this for the extra health and rate of fire. Maybe you can do that next. EP situation equalizing quickly here. Flame tank's got to be really careful about coming around this corner, but I have to expect the Brit AT guns would be nearby, and he's having trouble getting away from the Croc, and he can't. I think he was flame blinding it, but backfired on him. Just needed to smoke on the Flame P3 and drive away. Gets picked off by the AT guns. But the Tiger is on the horizon. This is again one of those situations where as Bar.Soap you'd probably be better turning auto reinforce off and just getting the Tiger out as fast as possible. Good thing about the Tiger as well is that it's got enough health that can kind of roll forward, see where the AT guns are located, start up a walking Stuka barrage, back away, and survive. Or maybe like stay in the fight, so that if they tear down, they then can't answer the Tiger. But if they stay set up, they get blasted by the walking Stuka. Make it a lose-lose scenario. He's gone for a barrage. But it looks like most of the shells getting shielded, landing on the building, so bit of a waste. Should have been saving that walking Stuka for whatever the Tiger reveals once it arrived. Yeah, this is going to be a dead assault grenade, looks like, again. Wow, Croc looking good in this game.
We're losing a victory point.
Throws out a Panzerpyro stun nade there. And here is the Tiger. 3 Brit AT guns. Lining up on it. Still doesn't have team weapon training, right?
The enemy has control.
AT gun could be going down, or Tiger losing range on it. Croc meanwhile getting around the side of the AT guns. Acting as a bit of a distraction. Now smoking out of their Tigers though, coming in. Still got that AT gun over here, however. Could get involved. Bit of smoke action, but the attack rounds not able to answer it correctly. Ooh, that was a risky recrew on the Vickers. But it's gonna work. He has one sapper for repairs on that Croc as well. That could be a problem. Definitely turning into a VP race. Bar.Soap's on the edge capping. He's gone for his final truck. I mean his final tech structure here. So trying to build a recovery vehicle?
Report from the front. The enemy has 75 points left.
And Stuka targeting one of the AT guns.
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
Survives though. Seems like the walking Stuka benefits a lot from vision, right? Whenever he's firing into the fog, even at these relatively short ranges, the scatter is rather large.
Hazard removal package
Command points available.
Wonder if it's got a high fog of war multiplier. I need to check
Critical locations can be designated
the
for
stats.
point
I don't think so though. I think it's just the normal 25% higher.
For enemy action.
Boys are finished.
Alright.
The enemy
Croc
has our
is just
victory
about healthy
point
again.
now.
You can see how easy it is to repair it while it's moving around, right? Such a big advantage for heavy tanks. Can be repaired while moving so much more easily. This is so slow.
You look like you've been attacking us.
A few little trades here and there. Nothing too decisive. I feel like Tiger should be a little bit more active here. Stuka's lining up. Setting these AT guns up, buffing their rate of fire, and going to make them more resilient to the walking Stuka fire. assault unlocked now. Stuka onto the mid VP and there's nothing there? What a waste of a walking Stuka. Tiger's coming out to the edge though. Could easily be a squad wipe, but the first shot missing by a lot. Second shot's not that clean either. Looks like he's going to get away. Didn't even drop a model. It's a lucky break. Population-wise, you can see Byrne is quite far ahead. There's much more infantry at this stage of the match. Bar.Soap seems a little bit out of sorts. So that is the anti-tank loiter. He's got 700 munitions though. Can't believe he hasn't used one at this stage of the game. Probably wouldn't have resulted in a kill at the crocodile basically stage, but would have forced it out for repairs, assisted with map control. Here he goes. He's coming in. Where's that walking Stuka? Not ready to fire yet. It's a big kill there from the Tiger. Gets the D crew on the point, capping on the edge with the P-Gren so they can hold. Kills off the decrewed AT gun now. Tiger's still pretty healthy. We lost about a quarter so far. Tiger's just out of AT gun range, and this is a problem with setting up sometimes. If you want to push forwards, you have to like turn off the setup and then move them forwards afterwards. Just adds an extra step, which can make your reaction time slower. And the pyro though goes down to the croc that rotates to the top. Oh, P-Grens. Oh, they didn't dodge the grenades and then they have to retreat. Oh, that's going to be the end of Bar.Soap, I think. He's going into the middle to cap again. He's got the walking Stuka going for the VP. Sounds like Byrne understands what's happening. But it's too late anyway. Points drain out too quickly. Bar.Soap goes down. So, yeah. Good pressure early on from Bar.Soap. Classic Dak action there. I think Byrne, you know, pretty hard to stop Dak if you don't go for a dingo in the early game. And then didn't go for a Stuart either. Those are like two of your big kind of anti-Dak power spikes in the early game. So if you're not using them, you're kind of playing on hard mode. But the crocodile bailing the situation out, you know, the call-in nature of it, not having to tech up, saving Byrne a lot in this game. Definitely should have gone for a bunch of upgrades alongside that. Troop training from for your infantry and team weapon training would have been really, really big, especially with, you know, having mortar, Vickers, 3 AT guns under your control. Need that team weapon training badly. But yeah, Bar.Soap, I think, kind of running out of ideas. I don't know why he went for the double flame tanks. I mean, they seem to work okay, but I don't think it was the optimal course. Donating his walking Stuka there. That was a major sigh of relief, I imagine, for Byrne once he saw that go down, because it enabled his team weapons to be so much better for the rest of the match until the walking Stuka got rebuilt. But yeah, and then the walking Stuka's kind of being used not in conjunction with the army. You know, maybe trying to barrage like a far off point while not much is happening, making it relatively easy to dodge, rather than spotting with the Tiger, forcing Byrne to make some tough decisions when he hears those rockets starting to launch, and he needs to be controlling many units at the same time. But it was an interesting strategy. If he just used the anti-tank loiter a little bit more earlier on, I think this was within Bar.Soap's grasp to win. But yeah, that croc got a couple nasty squad wipes, and then Bar.Soap just didn't have much capping power after that. Can often be a problem with Dak in the late game, running out of manpower. You lose your units. It's tough. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like good game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.